here at the meaning of the word. Well, we our Bibles say Esther, but the scriptures calls it Myrtle Tree, and in Hebrew it's Hadassah, and it's 1244. Okay, here we go. So this is the Hallelujah scriptures. Or if you want to follow along, the best way is to go on to UVerse Bible app and look up TS 2009. Okay, here we go. This is the scriptures 2009. And it came to be in the days of... Oh my goodness. My son changed the light bulb. Let's just put it that way. I can't read that big word. in the in the days of Ahashwinosh, he is Ahashwinosh, who reigned from Hadu to Cush, 127 provinces, says areas. In those days when sovereign Ahasuerus sat on the throne of his reign, which was in the citadel of Shushan, that in the 3rd year of the reign he made a feast for all of the officers and servants. The power of Paras, like Paris, it's Paras, and Madai. The nobles and the princes of the provinces were before him, when he showed the riches of his esteemed reign and the splendor of his excellent greatness for many days, 180 days. And when these days were completed, the sovereign made a feast, fasting 7 days for all the people who were present at the citadel of Shushan. And that's interesting. He fed them for 180 days and then he had them fast for 7. From great to small, in the courtyard of the garden of the sovereign palace, while the blue tapestries were fastened with cords of fine linen and purple on the silver rods and marble columns. The couches were of gold and silver, and on the mosaic pavement of alabaster, marble, mother of pearl, and black marble. And they served drinks in golden vessels, the vessels being different from one another, with much royal wine according to the hand of the sovereign, and drinking was according to the law. No one was compelled, for the sovereign had ordered all the officers of his house that they should do according to one's pleasure. Sovereigns was she, sovereignness was she, also made a feast for the women in the royal palace, which sovereign Ahasuerus owned. On the seventh day, when the heart of the sovereign was glad with wine, he ordered Mehuman, Biztha, Harbana, Bigtha, and Abagatha, Zethar, and Carcass, the seven Inus, which were in the attendance in the presence of the sovereign, Ashwarosh, to bring sovereign Wasi before the sovereign with her royal crown, in order to show her loveliness to the people and the officers, for she was lovely to look upon. But sovereignness Washi refused to come at the sovereign's command, brought by his eunuchs, and the sovereign was very wroth, and his rage burned within him. So the sovereign sent to the wise men who understood the times, for in that way the sovereign's matter was before all who knew law and right ruling, and who were and who were close to him, Korshina, Shethar, Admatha, Tarshish, Meres, Marcina, Memucan, the seven princes of Persia, and of course it says Perez, and Madia, Medes and Persians, who saw the sovereign's face, who sat first in the reign, according to law, what is to be done to sovereign Washti, sovereignness Washti, because she did not perform the command of sovereign uh let's see Ah Ash were Ash or Ashwarash through the Enochs. I mean the Enoch, yeah, Enochs, not Enochs, but um the servants that were made to be Enochs. And on verse 16, Memucan answered before the sovereign and the princes. Oh, and the prince, sovereignness Wasti has misbehaved not only toward the sovereign, but also toward all the prince and all the people. Yes, princes. All the princes and people who are in the providence of sovereign Ahasuerus. For the So I'm gonna have to break this up. You see that? For the matter of the sovereign shall go forth to all the women to make the husbands despised in their eyes. When they say sovereign Ahasuerus commanded sovereignness Washti to be brought in before him, but she did not come. And this day the princes of Paraz and Madai shall say to the sovereign's officials that they have heard of the matter of the sovereigns with plenty of scorn and wrath. If it pleases the sovereign, let a royal decree go out from him, and let it be recorded in the laws of the Parisians and the Madites, so that it does not pass away, that the Wasi should come no more before sovereign Abashwerash, and let the sovereign give her royal position to another who is better than she. And the sovereign's decree which he makes shall be proclaimed throughout all his rule, great as it is, and all the wives give esteem to their husbands, both great and small. And the word was good in the eyes of the sovereign and the princes. And the sovereign did according to the word of Memucan. So he sent letters to all the sovereigns, providences to each providence in his own writing, and to enter into every people in their own language, that each man should be master in his own house, and speak in the language of his people. Okay, so this is to get us ready for Purim. And for me, I am going to cause my whole house to sacrifice cellular devices during Purim. And we're going to practice the Jewish Purim without so much alcohol. Not like quite like the Jewish, right? But not quite like the Jewish holiday of 4 glasses of wine. I think we'll stick to maybe 1 ounce, just, or, like communion. Anyway, if you want, you can join me tomorrow for chapter 2. I don't know how many chapters are in here. Maybe we might have to rush through it. Let's see. Yeah, I'll probably do more than 1 a day, because that's 10 chapters. The 10th one would go fine with 9, because it's only 3 verses. Yeah. So, it's really 9. If we left it alone, it's just that I don't know how easy it's going to be to get online, because I think that being online is going to be a challenge for anybody that's not walking in the Spirit. So, God bless you, and we'll talk later. And so I'll try to do these. I want to get it done before. So there's 9 chapters total if you put 10 and 9 together. And I want to get it done by Thursday afternoon. So I have 4 days after today. So this afternoon I'll do 2. And so I'll just do 2 a day, and we'll get it done. God bless you.